Well, good afternoon, folks. Hockey 605 here, bringing you the varsity game. Bailey Hone on defense. And Madison Arnold there. We just saw her in the JV game. She is quite a star there. Marlin's coming to the game 2-8 with 4 points. Brittany Corcoran in the goal.
Number 2, Molly Drexler.
And Molly Drexler.
On defense, number 10.
Strong, smart, mature defenseman there.
At center, number 11, Erin Ermentrout.
Brooke Brownlee.
At forward, number 12, Katie Bach.
Corinne Ermentrout.
And at forward, number 20, Taylor Dolly.
Katie Vockler. And Taylor Dolly, a hard-working forward.
Lady Flyers are coached by Brian Bradley and Mike Flanagan. Officials for today's game as assigned by the South Dakota Amateur Hockey Association are as follows.
Marlin's coming to the game 2-8 today with 4 points. They've scored 29 goals so far this season, but they've allowed 47 at the same time.
Please move your pass. Place your right hand on your heart and face the flag for the playing of our national anthem. Sioux Falls Youth Hockey Association would like to thank the following sponsors for making today's game possible. Sioux Falls Culligan, Better Water, Pure
Mr. Hockey Randy Preston's thanking the Sioux Falls hockey sponsors, and we want to thank a few for bringing this game to you.
All right, fans, it's hockey time.
If you're in Mitchell or watching this game because of the Mitchell Marlins, you got a few businesses you need to thank. And the first is the organization, Mitchell Hockey Association, our good friends there. They're doing a great thing for youth in Mitchell. The Sam Tronos Memorial Foundation. We'll talk about all these a little bit more. Blarney Sports Bar, Slumberland of Mitchell, and Home Federal Bank. Thank you, folks, for sponsoring this live stream of the Mitchell Marlins varsity against the Sioux Falls Flyers varsity. So the Marlins have a couple players that everybody should be keeping an eye on. Kylie Barrington, number 6. She scored 10 goals so far this year and has 3 assists. Cassidy Stuckey wears the 49 shirt. She scored 3 goals and has 6 assists. And J.C. Brunson with 5 goals and 1 assist. And here come the Flyers already. That's fouled up, and Cassidy Stuckey's coming forward. She's got Barrington with her. And Barrington now skating for the puck for the Marlins. She's harassed there by Molly Drexler. Puck comes out. J.C. Brunson. She comes back to Bailey Hone. Robin Hatcher spins, and she gives it to Taylor Dolly. Dolly tries one, but Hone slides into her, knocks her off the puck. They were looking for Madison Arnold out on the wing. And here's Gromley. She knocks it over to Flanagan. Mackenzie Oyen on the ice now for the Flyers. Oh, nice move by Flanagan there. She finds Katie Vockler. Vockler sends it in. And that's covered up. Zimmerman. And Drexler skating out for the puck. And that'll be icing. Drexler had Ava Krabenhoft with her that time, and Ava, of course, was the goaltender for the JV team for the Flyers in the first game today. Dolly, she sends it long. Here comes Michelle Wyatt. She loses control of the puck. Krabenhoft in control now. She gets it out to Robin Hatcher, or tries to. Then a shot comes flying in. That was Bailey Hone. It went wide right. Cassidy Stuckey there fighting for the puck. And there's Emily Spates. She gets it over to Hone. Hone comes back over to Michelle Wyatt. Misses that pass. And here's Krabenhoft on the puck for the Flyers. Doesn't make it quite around, and Hone has the puck. She puts it back down. Krabenhoft gets it. She sends it around. Here come the Flyers. Hermantrout was on it, but Hone now with the puck for the Marlins. She gets it out to Grace Halverson. She's stopped by Gronley. And here come the Marlins. This is Ashley Zimmer. Kaylee Mork with the puck now. And Taylor Dolly, she sends it long. That's snagged by Maggie Daly. That was broken up by Hatcher. But now Grace Halverson with the puck. Halverson hard work, sorry about that. Hatcher's hard work. Won her the puck there, but now here comes Grace Halverson. Flanagan breaks that up. And she gets it out to Taylor Dolly. Stuckey skates for the puck for the Marlins. She's got some company there. Mackenzie Oyen. And Vockler. Oyen has a shot. And Zimmerman makes that save. Krabenhoff, she's working down here to try to get the puck forward. Katie Vockler, she knocks it over to the right side. And here comes Jordan Vockler. She's got the puck now going forward. She tries to put it in there, but Faith Halverson's in the way. Katie Vockler now. She was trying to connect with Jordan, who was there on the left side, just narrowly missed that pass. And Katie Vockler now with the puck for the Flyers. She centers. She had Hatcher. Or no, that was Jordan Vockler. And here comes Kylie Barrington. That's fouled up by some Flyers. And that's Stuckey. She sends it across and finds Madison Arnold. And here's Barrington. She has a shot. Corcoran deflects that out. Before today's game, Brittany Corcoran had faced 309 shots and had made 279 saves. That's over a 90% save percentage. Dolly loses the puck to Cassie Stuckey. She has a goal, but it goes wide. And Hatcher skating hard. They know they need to get the puck out of her way. She stays with the play. And now Gronley. She knocks it up to Taylor Dolly. Gets away from her. And there's Michelle Wyatt. She loses the puck. Stuckey. That comes over to Emily Spates. She tries to get somebody on the fly there, but nobody made the trip. Flanagan trying to get it out of there. And that's Bailey Hone now with the puck. She sends it in. Corcoran makes another save off that. And Corcoran covers it up. Both teams so far having some good chances. Good goalie play on both sides. And Kaylee Mark was on the puck there, but Marlins get it back in the Flyers' end. Carson Hayes fighting for the puck there. There's Krabenhoff. And Carson will be taking a little trip over to the penalty box. Very evenly played match, a game so far. A little less than 10 minutes left in the first period. And here we go. Kaylee Barrington and Robin Hatcher facing off. Taylor Dolly sends it long. And Hatcher on that thing. She's fighting against a couple Marlins. She's got Dolly lined up there in front of the goal. She just can't see her. Too much pressure there by the Marlins. And Stuckey comes out of there. There's Barrington skating forward. She's fouled up by a bunch of Flyers. And here comes Robin Hatcher trying to score a shorthanded goal here for the Flyers. Hone. She gives it to Stuckey. Stuckey's pass intercepted there by Hatcher. That goes deep. Stuckey has the puck again. Hatcher battling with just about every Mariner or Marlin she can get her hand on. And there's Katie Vockler. She knocks the puck loose. And despite being down a player, the Flyers really putting a lot of pressure here on the Marlins. That goes across just in time for Flanagan to step on the ice and get it. And there's Madison Arnold. She proved she can score a lot of goals. And there's Maggie Daly with the puck now for the Marlins. She's got Brunson waiting, but she decides to go across. That goes over to Kaylin Smith. Taylor Dolly gets the puck away there, and that puck is out of play. Eight minutes, 13 left in the first period, folks. What a great game. Hope you're enjoying it. Zimmerman has a bad touch, and Taylor Dolly's after her. Marlin's still in a power play here for a few more seconds. Here comes Kaylin Smith for the Marlins. Hatcher gets the puck away from her there. And they go deep. Bailey Hone now on the puck for the Marlins. Hatcher went up there. She got the puck. She had an opportunity, but Zimmerman took care of that. That's a scary moment for any goaltender when Robin Hatcher gets the puck that close to the goal, I'll tell you that much. It's a scary moment. Mackenzie Oyen now on the ice for the Flyers. Here comes Ashley Zimmer. She can skate. She drops it off there to Halverson. And there's a shot. That's saved again by Corcoran. Great save. And Jordan Vockler after it, and Mackenzie Oyen for the Flyers. Vockler gets the puck out. And here's Krabenhoff. She sends it down around. She's looking for Katie Vockler. And there Katie Vockler has the puck. Having a little bit of a tussle with Faith Halverson. Molly Drexler sends it forward. Molly, a senior this year, and she's been accepted at several prestigious universities. She hasn't decided where she's going to go yet. All right, here comes the speedy Ashley Jones. She tries to launch one, but Taylor Dolly in the way of that. She gets it back and centers it. She was looking for somebody there in the middle. I think she had Grace Halverson there, but Brittany Corcoran, always aware, smothered that opportunity for the Marlins. And a shot. That was blocked by Ermentrout. Brunson now. And here comes Taylor Dolly. She's got Brunson coming behind. There's a great cross-ice pass. Hone and Robin Hatcher after that. Hatcher centers. Oh, she had Taylor Dolly. Just couldn't keep the handle on it. Hatcher flops it in there again. It goes behind the goal. Dolly looking for somebody in front of the goal. She has Ermentrout there. Hatcher on the backside. Here's Gronley. She's going to spin it around the back there. A lot of pressure right now by the Flyers. And here comes Brunson for the Marlins. Dolly, ever working hard, gets in there and interrupts that play. And Gronley with the puck on the other side. She's having a battle there with Madison Arnold. Arnold, really a young go-getter for the Mitchell Marlins. Brunson tries to center. Flanagan's in the way there. Bailey Hone, she puts it back behind the goal. Stuckey has the puck. Dolly after her. She tries to have a shot. Ermentrout's in the way. And Hatcher intercepts that pass. Brunson. I have a feeling after this game there's going to be a few girls with black and blue marks on them because they're not taking it easy. Here comes Barrington. She's got a little ice. She lets one go. That's blocked by Corcoran. But Kaylin Smith made the trip. She is waiting on the backside for that deflection. That might have been home, too. I saw a 5 on the shirt, and Bailey Holm was on the ice as well as Kaylin Smith. And Mr. Hockey, Randy Preston, they attribute that goal to Bailey Holm, number 5. Speaking of Randy Preston, you want to make sure and check Hockey 605 later tonight for This Week on the Ice with Randy and Carol. And they're going to be talking about all things hockey around South Dakota and all things on the ice this week. They're probably going to be talking about you or somebody you know, so you ought to tune in. Join us on This Week on the Ice. Kaylee Mort, she launches one. And that's covered up by Zimmerman. Really an up-tempo game. 3.5 minutes left here in the first period. Look at that on shots, even on shots. Really an entertaining game to watch here. Well, I guess they're going to call that a goal. Nobody from the Flyers is objecting to that. And I guess that would be justified when you take a look at the scoreboard and the run of play here in the game. Both teams very deserving of where they are. Culverson. And Brittany Corcoran makes yet another save for the Flyers. Hatcher going against Hone. Two real tough-minded players going against each other there. That's going to be a fun matchup all day long. Here comes Barrington. She's got a little ice. Brownlee tries getting in her way and does. She can't pull the trigger. There's a clapper there by Stuckey. Puck squirts out behind the goal. There's Hone with the puck. She tries a left-handed shot. That goes in. That deflects off a Flyer. And Brittany Corcoran catches it out of the air. Now if she can get up, we'll be able to play some more. Stuckey, she misses that pass. Here's Jordan Bachler. She was heavy on Daly right there. And there's a shot. It goes back around by Kaylin Smith. Katie Bachler, she's fighting along the side with Zimmerman. And Drexler now digs it out for the Flyers. She's just going to go down the side. It pops out. Katie Bachler, she has a first-timer, and Zimmerman covers that up. .148 left in the first period. My, how time flies when we're having fun, folks. Stuckey sends it around, and Groundling's on it over there. And Hatcher skates back. Now here's Taylor Dolly. She skates at Stuckey. She lets one go. Hatcher intercepts it over in the other end. She sends it in and narrowly misses Dolly on the backside. Dolly puts it back in. Can't find her player. And here comes Ashley Zimmer. She's another young Marlin who can really skate. They've got about half a dozen of those young girls who just are so impressive in their JV team. Herman Trout knocks the puck away. She's looking for Dolly inside. They find Halverson out on the left. Look at that effort there by Kaylee Mark. Carson Hayes. Barrington ended up with it. So far today, Kylie Barrington hasn't had a breath of fresh air. The Flyers have really kept her under wraps the entire period. Mark in a fight there. There's Bailey Hone with the puck for the Marlins. Molly Drexler in there to settle something, and now Hone has the puck again. Drexler gets a hold of it again. She tries to get it out. No luck. And that'll do it. That's the end of the first period, folks. 1-1. Just about as even a game as you're going to see. Mitchell Marlins varsity against the Sioux Falls Flyers varsity. And here come the Flyers. Yeah, just good work by both teams here this half. Got a real nice contingent of fans here from Mitchell. Enjoying the game here at the Shields Iceplex. Yeah. Kind of a spirited group. And we've got an equally ambitious and enthusiastic group here from Sioux Falls. What better to do on a Sunday afternoon than come watch a bunch of young, smart people play hockey? Well, we need to and want to say a couple thank yous here. Well, first of all, I don't have to remind anybody out there that Hockey 605 has a thriving Facebook page and Twitter account and Pinterest page. Well, make sure and like our Facebook page. And if you just go to Facebook and search, just find us at Hockey 605. And make sure and like the page. And once you do, you'll have all sorts of neat information, a lot of fun stuff on there. Also, make sure and like or follow us on Twitter, and we're just at Hockey 605 there. And for lots of fun hockey stuff, check out our Hockey 605 Pinterest page, and that's on Pinterest at Hockey 605. Really want to thank the folks who are bringing this game to you, and for you folks who are fans of the Mitchell Marlins, we want to do some shout-outs here. First to the Mitchell Hockey Association. You know, something great happens when you have a lot of good people working together to make things better for young people in their community, and that's exactly what's happening in Mitchell, South Dakota. The tireless efforts of the people involved in the Mitchell Hockey Associations are making things better in their community. So good for them, our friends there at Mitchell Hockey Association, and thanks for supporting Hockey 605. We also want to thank the Sam Tronis Memorial Foundation. You know, the Sam Tronis Memorial Foundation is a treasured fixture in the South Dakota hockey community. They sponsor some great events like the Planet Hockey Goalie Super Skills Summer Camp and the annual Pro Hockey Celebrity Hunt and all the weekend festivities around that. They've given thousands of dollars in scholarships to South Dakota hockey players, and they've given a lot of financial and technical assistance to hockey organizations around the state. So big shout out to the Sam Tronis Memorial Foundation, and thanks for supporting Hockey 605. Also want to thank Blarney Sports Bar. You know, Blarney's is probably one of my favorite places in Mitchell. I can't hardly drive by Mitchell without stopping in there to have something good to eat. They've got a great sports atmosphere there, and they're the perfect place to take your hungry team after the game. They can accommodate groups large and small, and the food and service is the best in Mitchell. You also want to thank Slumberland of Mitchell. You know, Slumberland is a huge supporter of youth athletics and activities. And Slumberland of Mitchell is also the place in Mitchell where you get the top brands for the lowest prices. If you take a look, folks, about any place on a Hockey 605 page, you're going to see a Home Federal Bank banner, and you see their banner on the scrolling dasher boards above and below the video player on the Hockey 605 live page. They're a great supporter of Hockey 605 and of youth activities in general. You know, if you have a minute, please stop by your local Home Federal branch and thank them for supporting youth activities all over South Dakota. And you'll see right here, over across the way, we've got the camera zoomed in on the hockey headquarters logos. Did you know that they're having the biggest sale in the store history right now, and it lasts all through January? They have discounts of up to 40% off in every department. And with that, you're sure to get the best deal ever. So stop by and visit with Bert and the guys there at hockey headquarters. They'll get you set up with the right equipment for the level you want to play. And during the sale, they also have free shipping to a limited area. So check them out at thehockeyheadquarters.com. You know, folks, any one of these sponsors we're talking about right now, you can also just click on their banner on the scrolling dasher boards, and that'll take you right to their website. One of our newest sponsors is Bargain Bites Computers, and they have a huge selection of refurbished electronic equipment, all the way from flat screen televisions to laptop computers. They are a Microsoft authorized refurbisher. Did you know that you can buy a good quality, fully refurbished computer for $150 or less? Well, you can at Bargain Bites Computers. As an added bonus, mention Hockey 605 and you'll get an additional 10% off their already low prices. Visit them at bargainbites.net, bargainbytes.net. Of course, as always, we want to do a big shout out to our friends here at the Shields Iceplex. We really appreciate the relationship we have with Brian Presby and his whole crew. We think they're probably one of the busiest hockey and ice groups in the country. We want to thank them for all their support and the help in getting these live streams up and running, and giving us so much great access to everything that happens out here at the Shields Iceplex. We want to remind you, folks, and I think we mentioned early on, but we have the ability to get you full high-definition video files. You know, we try our best to put up good quality pictures on the internet of the games. And, you know, depending on what's happening with the router or what's going on the internet, some days the picture isn't quite as nice as we'd like it to be. But every game we have full high-definition files of the games, and we can get those to you. So if you're interested, just go to hockey605.com and get up on the navigation bar and click on the DVDs tab, and that'll tell you everything you need to know about getting a DVD or a set of DVDs from the games. We've had people come up literally and order entire seasons for every game that we get of the kids. And, you know, really you can't think of any better gift for graduation or even just something to have around the house to watch, because you know, the years that these kids play are over way before we want them to be. So that's high definition video from Hockey 605. We for the last year and then some have been working really hard to develop probably the neatest new idea in terms of tournament programs that we've come across. We figured out how to get a tournament program on the smartphone, and people are just raving about it. And if you're running a tournament or know somebody who is, you ought to have them go to tourneyprogram.com and see how this thing works, because it really is it's revolutionary. And actually we're projecting that within 5 years almost every tournament program you see will be on the smartphone, and hopefully they'll be on a tourney program system. Well, it's been a real evenly played game. As we were talking earlier, the Marlins came into the game 2-8 with 4 points, and they've been kind of deficient on goals. They scored 29, but have allowed 47. We didn't really get a chance to talk much about the Flyers, and the Flyers came into this game with a 5-4 record with 10 points. They've had a real balance with goals scored and goals allowed. They have scored 34 and have allowed 33. Key players, of course, for the Flyers. Robin Hatcher wears the number 37 sweater. Everybody knows about Robin. She is a hard-working, hard-skating kid who can finish. She's got 17 goals and 5 assists so far on the year. Taylor Dolly, she wears the number 20 sweater. Taylor is just a hard-working, total effort player, but she's got good skill too, and she's got real great vision. I think her 6 assists would attribute that, but she's got 7 goals also, so she's not afraid to score goals. And then Molly Drexler, who wears the number 2 sweater. She's got 7 points out of the defense for the Flyers, and she scored 1 goal and she's got 6 assists. You know, Drexler's got a real presence in the back for the Flyers. She's she's one of the more mature players. She's a senior, like we were talking about earlier. And she doesn't get rattled. She has the ability to play the puck out of the back with a lot of pressure on her. And, you know, of course, every team needs defense players like that. And then, of course, we talked about Brittany Corcoran, the goalie. You know, Brittany before this game had faced 309 shots, and she's faced 9 more today. She's got 279 saves on the year. You know, last weekend we were up in Aberdeen covering the Aberdeen U19 girls tournament, and you know, Brittany was regularly facing 45, 50, even 60 shots per game, and she's keeping a great attitude throughout all that. So, you know, she's the kind of player, of course, that everybody wants on their team just because of that great attitude. And, of course, she has a good ability. You know, on their team, they call her the Ninja. And I guess you saw earlier several reasons why. They'll be calling the teams on the ice here in a couple minutes. See, Mr. Hockey Randy Preston is in position. Over across the way there. Referees are on the ice. And speaking of that, of course, we want you to make sure and check in with Randy Preston and Carol McKee for This Week on the Ice tonight on Hockey 605. They'll be talking about all things hockey. They've got a special guest for you tonight for mid. And I can kind of give the secret away. One of those guys. And they'll be talking probably about you or somebody you know in the hockey world in South Dakota. This Week on the Ice with Randy Preston and Carol McKee. Folks, we sure hope that you're enjoying the live streams that Hockey 605 is bringing to you from around the state. Sure appreciate any comments you've got or any suggestions for us in terms of helping make the live streams more enjoyable for you. And we've had literally this hockey season, we've had people literally from all over the world watching the live streams on Hockey 605. We actually even had some folks in Denmark who sent an email last week. Here comes Brittany Corcoran. She's going to lead her team onto the ice. And here come the Flyers. And Madison Arnold closes the gate up. And we're going to be ready to play hockey in period 2. And here we go. Groundling, she tries to get it up to Hatcher. Hatcher with the puck now. She's got 2 with her. She goes into Ermentrout. She had Dolly to the right. That's broken up there. Here comes J.C. Brunson now for the Marlins. She has Barrington in the middle with her. Bailey Hone skates to the puck. She sends it back in. That was intercepted by Ermentrout. They tried for Hatcher there, but she was offside. And Molly Drexler skates to the puck. That goes behind. And Hatcher, she cuts left. That gets fouled up by Stuckey. And Molly Drexler again for the Flyers. She pokes it up there to Taylor Dolly. That comes in. Corcoran rejects it. That comes across, and now Faith Alverson puts it back in. Drexler. Kaylin Smith got a hold of that. Grace Alverson had a couple good opportunities there, but her attempts were foiled by Brittany Corcoran. There it goes in wide to the left. Kaylin Smith has it again. Flyers knock it out of there. They bring one in. It goes wide right. Faith Alverson has a try. And Jordan Vockler was after that, but the puck just outpaced the skaters. Ashley Jones, one of the stars of the JV team in for the Marlins right now. And here comes Katie Vockler. She can skate. She's got some company. She sends it across. Jordan Vockler was there, just not quite as far enough forward as she needed to be. Mackenzie Oyen knocks the puck loose there for the Flyers. And Jordan Vockler sends it back behind the goal. Oyen on it. A lot of pressure there put on by Oyen. And here's Jordan Vockler coming down the other side. She finds Ashley Jones. Jones touches over there to Ashley Zimmer. Zimmer is going to try a shot, but that's blocked by Flanagan. Flanagan tries to get it through, but that's intercepted by Brunson. She sends one in. Corcoran makes another nice save off that. Barrington can't get a shot off. Too many Flyers around her. Barrington's had a lot of company all day long from Sioux Falls. Katie Vockler after that, and now Flanagan skates. Trying to get it back to Vockler on the right dasher. Zimmerman, she sends one, it goes wide right. Maggie Daly, she knocks it down there. And Barrington now with the puck. She lets one go. That's a great save there by Corcoran. Barrington is just dangerous. She doesn't need much time or space to have a shot. That was a great save there that Corcoran made on that last shot. Here's Barrington again. And Brunson, that goes back to Zimmerman. Zimmerman puts it in, but Oyen intercepts. And here come the Flyers. They had Katie Vockler up top. She had two Marlins for company. And there's Brunson. She's going to take a shot. And Corcoran just picks that out of the air. No problem. And here comes Michelle Wyatt for the face-off for the Marlins. Bailey Hone, she sends one in, and Corcoran covers that one up. Hone pokes it in there. She was hoping to hook up with Emily Spates on the other side. Here's Kaylin Smith. She had it for a moment. And Taylor Dolly skates after it. Bailey Hone controls the puck. Herman Trout got her stick on it. Dolly knocks it out of the air, but here comes Wyatt. She has a shot that's rejected by Corcoran. And Dolly gets it up to Robin Hatcher. Hatcher has a shot. And that's what Robin Hatcher is known for, folks. Give her an inch, and she'll ruin your day. With 11:53 left in the second period, the Flyers go up 2-1 on the Marlins. What a great game.
Lady Flyers goal scored by number 37, Robin Hatcher. Assist number 20.
Kaylee Mark.
And number 2, Molly.
She launches one. That comes off Zimmerman.
3 remaining in the second. Hatcher from Dolly.
Gronley now fights for the puck. She sends it back in. She had Kaylee Mark right there in front of the goal. She just couldn't hang on to it as the puck came by. Here comes Ashley Jones. She can skate. She's going to send one down behind the goal. Gronley with the puck now. Hayes, she's trying to get it out. And there was a shot there by Faith Halverson and easily controlled by Brittany Corcoran. Clock's ticking away. Less than 11 minutes left now in the second period. Hatcher was looking for Taylor Dolly up there. Just couldn't quite connect. There's Barrington. She makes a move. Has a shot. Corcoran has to make a good save off her right side. And here comes Hatcher. She's going after Stuckey. Bailey Hone showed up. And now Barrington has the puck. She touches it over. Brunson puts it back behind the goal and goes back around. Brunson now with the puck. She goes back to Stuckey. And the puck is up and out of play. And that's off Taylor Dolly. Folks, make sure and go to the Hockey 605 Facebook page and like the page. There will be a lot of great information on there for you. And you'll have a lot of fun. There's Flanagan with the puck now for the Flyers. She tries getting it out there to Jordan Vockler, but Wyatt has a shot. That goes wide right. Comes back around behind. A lot of black shirts now on the Flyers' end. And Kaylin Smith now with the puck. She tried getting it back to Katie Vockler, and Vockler got knocked down there. Here comes Jordan Vockler. She flips it in. That goes just a little bit wide right. Hoyen was after that for the Flyers, and Katie Vockler. And Gronley now with the puck for the Flyers. She turns out. She sends it on around to Flanagan. And Katie Vockler tries getting it by. Mackenzie Hoyen now going forward. Jordan Vockler skating. She's up there fighting with Faith Halverson. She ends up with the puck. She's looking for Ermentrout in front of the goal. And Grace Halverson now with the puck for the Marlins. She's got a couple with her. She sends it in. Ashley Jones had a chance. It got kind of kooky there in front of the goal, but Brittany Corcoran just took care of it. Brittany playing like a boss today. Bailey Hone behind the goal now for the Marlins. She skates around, looking for an opening. And they find Robin Hatcher. Hone's with her. And Hatcher goes down. And Hone hands the puck off on her way to the penalty box. You know, in some sports they'd call that a professional foul. You know, you take the foul and stop the goal. And you know, that's one thing everybody knows about Robin Hatcher. She gets you in that situation, she's probably going to get one in the net. Corcoran comes down, stops the puck. Here comes Gronley by to get it. She gets it up to Katie Vockler. Katie Mark had a try there, but stolen by Brunson. Here comes Brunson now. She launches one. That comes off Corcoran. Katie Vockler with a real nice pickup there off her skate. She sends one in. And Zimmerman gets a hold of that one. 7:18 left in the period. And Flanagan, she's looking for somebody inside. Ermentrout had a touch. Just couldn't get good pace on it. Now Taylor Dolly fighting for it down in the corner. There's Flanagan. She flips one in. That goes in high. Looked dangerous coming in. It was sinking fast in front of Zimmerman. And Hatcher, she turns around. And she finds Ermentrout. Ermentrout sends it over to Taylor Dolly. She makes a move. Sends it back behind the goal. Ermentrout's on it. A lot of pressure now by the Flyers. A little over 6.5. Starting to see the Marlins kind of stretch out the shots on goal. That's been kind of a problem with the Flyers this year. They've allowed a lot more shots than they're taking. You need to boost that shot production up here. Of course, I guess the ones that count for the Flyers are on the scoreboard there too, you know. You can't ever argue with the lead. Here comes Flanagan. She's got Kaylin Smith on her real hard. She gets it out looking for Drexler up along the right dasher. Flanagan again. And here comes Smith. Smith causing a significant amount of difficulty back there. Now Drexler shows up and takes care of it for the Flyers. Carson Hayes. She's fighting for it down there with Maggie Dolly. or Daly, excuse me. That comes back to Flanagan. And Daly sends it up. Flanagan gets it, sends it right back to the black end. Jordan Bachler was after that. Now here comes Spates. She launches one. And Corcoran stops that one low with her glove. Says what? Oh, beautiful. Thank you. Thanks, folks, for calling in and letting us know about what's going on about the video quality. I guess it looks okay. You always got to look at the subject matter, don't you, for that? Trout. She's fighting with a couple. Now Krabenhoft. She's trying to get it out. It bounces into the Marlin end. Taylor Dolly putting pressure on up high for the Flyers. She's not afraid to skate. And there's Trout. She gets it over the left side. Bailey Hone has the puck now. She's got a lot of pressure on her. Drexler in there. She puts it back in the Marlin zone, and out it comes. They had Ashley Jones there. She just couldn't hold on to the puck there. And there's Oyen. And Jones, she's trying to get an opportunity. How much does Ashley weigh? Hey, how much does Ashley weigh?
Huh?
How much does Ashley weigh?
How much does Ashley weigh? Ashley is about 82 pounds.
Okay. Well, you know, we just found out Ashley Jones weighs 82 pounds, but she plays hockey like she weighs 145. You know, the Mitchell Marlins have, we heard coming in that they were a way better team than their record would indicate. And, you know, we're seeing that here. That's a slapper going in by Stuckey. And, Barrington tried a first-timer there. That went right. And now the Marlins have a power play. Taylor Dolly putting a lot of pressure on. She's skating hard up there to not let the Marlins get comfortable with their player advantage. And look, she knocked the puck loose. Unfortunately, she doesn't really have anybody with her. There's Hatcher. She tries one, but Barrington blocks it. Dolly knocked that out of the air, trying to get another opportunity up there. That comes out to Madison Arnold. Hatcher runs into her. And here comes Barrington. Nice skater. She pulled the trigger. That just went wide right. Corcoran makes another big block. Off her right arm. Barrington. That one goes wide left. Boy, it got flat kooky down there in front of the Flyers' goal for a little bit. Corcoran took care of everything that came her way. Marlin's still in a power play here. Tell you, Kylie Barrington is really clever in there when she's got a lot of players around her. Really clever with her stick. She has great positioning and she's a tricky player. And here comes a shot in. Sarah Zimmerman sent that in, and Brittany Corcoran just covered that up, just like she was supposed to. Great flip out of there by Flanagan. Katie Volkler now is up there skating hard for the Flyers, and here come the Marlins. Herman Trout knocked it out there, but here comes Faith Alverson.
Lady Flyers, full strength.
Flyers are full strength now. Alverson tried one there, and Corcoran is ready for her. And there's Wyatt. That comes off a couple players trying to make its way through there. And there's Faith Alverson again with the puck. She misses that pass. Flanagan, she puts it in the Marlins' end. And there's Katie Vockler. She sends a nice touch pass across there to Taylor Dolly. And here's icing. So at the start of this period, the Marlins had 2 more shots than the Flyers. But they're even on goals. And that'll just tell you what a great job Brittany Corcoran's been doing in the goal for the Flyers. She's faced a lot of really dangerous shots by the Marlins. 3 Flyers forward. Putting a lot of pressure on the Marlins right now. Bailey Holmes skating for the Marlins now. She's got the puck over on the left. And Hatcher had some room. Got tangled up with the Marlin on her way. That comes out. There's Drexler. She sends one in. That's intercepted by Bailey Holmes. And Hatcher intercepts that pass. She's got a chance. Zimmerman makes a big time save on that. 20 seconds left in the period. J.C. Brunson now skating with the puck. She takes one. Corcoran knocks that out of there with her stick. That was on its way. And Grodling tried bringing it out. And that's it for the second period. 2-1, Sioux Falls Flyers leading the Mitchell Marlins as we see the Marlins leave the ice. And now here come the Flyers off the ice for their intermission. I'm always interested to see what the coaches do when they make their adjustments between the periods. And we'll zoom back in here on our friends across the way, Mr. Hockey, Randy Preston, and our friends at Hockey Headquarters. This is going to be our last opportunity to throw out a little bit of gratitude to some of the people who are bringing this game to you. You know, if you're a fan watching the game from somewhere other than here at the Shields Iceplex, the reason is because we've got some good sponsors who are bringing this game to you, and we sure hope that you'll not only thank them, but if they're a business, patronize them, because they support hockey. We need to support them right back. The first people we want to thank are our friends at the Mitchell Hockey Association. You know, something special happens when you get a group of good people together with the goal in mind to help young people in their community, and that's what's happening, exactly what's happening in Mitchell. The tireless efforts of the people involved in the Mitchell Hockey Association are making things better in their community. Good form, folks, and thanks for supporting Hockey 605. We want to thank the Sam Trones Memorial Foundation You know, the Sam Tronis Memorial Foundation is a treasured fixture in the South Dakota hockey community. They sponsor a lot of great events, including the Planet Hockey Goalie Super Skills Summer Camp and the annual Pro Hockey Celebrity Hunt and all the weekend festivities around that. They have given thousands of dollars in scholarships to South Dakota hockey players and a lot of financial and technical assistance to hockey organizations around the state. So thanks very much, the foundation, for supporting Hockey 605 and for being such an integral part of the hockey community in South Dakota. Blarney's. You know, what more do I need to say? I can't hardly drive by Mitchell without stopping in at Blarney's to have something good to eat. They've got a great sports atmosphere, and they're the perfect place to take your hungry team after the game. They can accommodate large groups, and the food and service, I think, is the best in Mitchell. Thank you, Blarney's, for supporting Hockey 605 and for sponsoring the game so the folks back home in Mitchell can watch their Lady Marlins play. Slumberland of Mitchell. Slumberland's a huge supporter of youth athletics and activities. They're also the place in Mitchell where you can get top brands for the lowest prices. And of course, if you're looking at the or scrolling dasherboards, folks, on the game page, you'll see that Home Federal Bank has a banner on the top and on the bottom, and that's one of the reasons why they're such a great supporter of Hockey 605 and of youth activities. So if you have a minute sometime here in the future, pop into your local Home Federal branch and thank them for being such a great supporter of Hockey 605 and of youth activities. It's your time. We want to remind everybody before we wind this thing up that the Hockey Quarters is having the biggest sale in the history of the store, and it lasts through January. They have discounts up to 40% off in every department, and you're sure to get the best deal going right now at the hockey headquarters. Stop by and visit with Bert and the guys. They'll get you set up with the right equipment for the level you want to play. And during the sale, they also have some free shipping to a limited area. So check them out at thehockeyheadquarters.com. Of course, we want to do a big shout out to one of our newest sponsors, Bargain Bites Computers. Bargain Bites have a huge selection of refurbished electronic equipment, all the way from flat screen televisions to laptop computers to routers, modems, you name it. Did you know that you could buy a good quality, fully refurbished, and I'm talking refurbished by a Microsoft authorized refurbisher, for a computer for $150 or less? Well, you can at Bargain Bites Computers. And as an added bonus, when you go in there, mention Hockey 605 and you'll get an additional 10% off their already low prices. If you can't make it to Sioux Falls to go to the store, they also have an eBay store and they're on Amazon. So folks, you can take advantage of Bargain Bites no matter where you live. Even like some of the folks last week who were watching some of the live streams from the Aberdeen tournament from Denmark. They have that opportunity as well. We want to remind you that even though we try to put up a nice looking picture on the internet for you, and we've gotten several good comments in from around the areas. And by the way, thanks for letting us know about that. We still have these beautiful high definition files available for you. And if you want to find out what the details are, just go to hockey605.com and click on the DVD tab on the navigation bar. Or if you have a question, just contact us through the contact form on hockey605.com. Finally, if you're hosting a tournament or know somebody who is, you need to know about Tourney Program. We, for the last year and a half or more, have been developing the perfect way to put your tournament program on the smartphone. And we really do think that in the next 5 years, probably every tournament program you'll see will be on the smartphone, just because that's the best place for it to be. Check it out at tourneyprogram.com. Don't know what you're up to tonight, folks, but you want to check out Hockey 605 and click on the This Week on the Ice tab. We start videoing that, I think, at about 4 o'clock this afternoon, so a little over an hour from now we'll start videoing that. Randy Preston, Mr. Hockey, and Carol McKee are your hosts. And they'll have a guest host today, and they'll be talking about all things hockey going around in South Dakota. And they'll probably be talking about you or someone else in the hockey scene in South Dakota. So make sure and join Randy and Carol this week on the ice on Hockey 605. Well, one group I forgot to give a shout out to here for some reason is this fantastic crew here at the Shields Iceplex. You know, we were out here early while they were building this thing and got to meet Brian Presby, the manager, and of course, you know, the people who are behind it, Joe Zuger and Sue Salter and that bunch of people. But, you know, Brian's the manager out here. He's put together a tremendous crew out here to take care of this facility. They do such a great job at providing this great opportunities for so many people in the area. Everybody who's come here has been really impressed by it, and we really like it. You know, the Iceplex folks did us such a great favor. They even put a Hockey 605 insignia up on the floor from where we're shooting this video right now. So if you're by the Iceplex and you get in the main arena here, come up on the deal, and you'll get to see the big Hockey 605 insignia, and that's where we shoot these all these games from. Folks, we really appreciate your input. And if there's anything that you'd like to comment to us on, we even will listen to a couple complaints every day. But we max it out at 2, so be the first one to complain if you're going to. Contact us back through the Hockey 605 contact form. And if you have a question or would like to see us try something, let us know, because we're in this for you and, of course, for the kids. Season's about halfway through, I guess. And it's going to be interesting to see how things are shaking out. We have seen now most of the teams in the state, and you know, every team has its own special qualities and special players. It's really going to be interesting as we go down the rest of the season to see what shakes out in the league. You know, at the top of the standings we have Brookings and Aberdeen here on the girls varsity side, and Carol and Randy Preston, Mr. Hockey, will be talking about that tonight on This Week on the Ice. But you know, those two teams, Brookings and Aberdeen, have kind of conflicting styles. You know, Brookings are the kind of team where they like to use a lot of ice. They like to spread the defense out. They like to, you know, pinpoint pass. They'll drop that puck back to Jordan Peterson, and she's got a tremendous clapper, and she's not afraid to shoot it. They got a brilliant skater up top, and you know, so they can get you from either way. That Aberdeen team is just a pure out, I think probably, at least the teams I've seen, by far the fastest team in the state. We were really impressed with that bunch of young skaters last Sunday, just a week ago today, up in Aberdeen, as we covered the U19 girls tournament there at Aberdeen. They played an incredibly strong Minot team who had just marched through the entire rest of the competition in the tournament, and Aberdeen just took it to them. The Lady Cougars just took it to them, and that was really impressive to watch, that bunch of young girls step up and do that. And we're going to be doing our very best to bring all of the state tournaments to you as they come up. And of course, we've got a lot of youth tournaments between now and then that we're going to be working very hard to get on to live stream to you. So keep that input coming, folks, and letting us know how we can do better. And if we're doing fine, please let us know. Everybody likes to hear that. They're getting ready to call the teams back onto the ice. Should be really one exciting third and final period here at the Shields Iceplex. Here come the Lady Marlins taking the ice. Emily Spates is stepping on the ice. And here comes Brittany Corcoran leading her team onto the ice. Hatcher, Flanagan, Drexler, Hermantraut. And the Marlins getting together down there, and they're trying to get figured out what they're going to have to do in this game to erase that deficit and try to come out of here with the win. You know, as we mentioned earlier, several people we talked to had said that the Marlins are a lot better team than that 2-8 record had indicated, and well, we're sure seeing that today. They have a very competent team. And they're playing the right way. And we'll be up playing hockey here before you know it. Brittany Corcoran, she has faced 25 shots today. On top of what she's already faced, that's 234 shots she's faced so far this year. And we're playing hockey, folks. Here comes Barrington. She's dangerous. She fires, but Corcoran's there. Barrington trying to dig it out there. Taylor Dolly. And that pops back to Stuckey. And Katie Vockler, she's skating hard. She's up there on home. Hone knocks it across, and they're coming out the other direction, but Drexler steps in. Puck's up. And here's Mackenzie Lyon. She has a shot. That comes off goal iron. And here comes Barrington. She's dangerous every place she is on the floor. That's intercepted there by Mark. Kaylee. And here comes Gronley. She's got some room to skate. She's going to take it forward. She launches one. That reflects off Zimmerman. And Kaylee Mark stuck with the play. She benefited from a lot of hard work, a good hard shot by Gronley. And it's 3-1 now. Michelle Wyatt, she launches one. Corcoran stopped that. She stopped the rebound shot. And here come two Flyers. Hatcher after the puck. She centers. She almost was able to hook up with Taylor Dolly there. Now, one thing with Taylor Dolly, she always puts herself in great positions because she just works so hard out there. There was a good opportunity. Hatcher tried to flop it in there. She had Ermintrout and Dolly there. But Zimmerman covers well. Drexler sends one in. That's intercepted by Ashley Jones. That goes around, and Jordan Vockler had her sights on that puck. Krabenhoff puts it down the board. And now Ashley Zimmer has the puck for the Marlins. She's got a couple with her. Ashley Jones is looking for an opportunity to get something there. Zimmer puts it in. That comes off Corcoran. She's fighting against Drexler back behind the goal there. That comes out. And Morgan Vockler has it. And Molly Drexler now with the puck. And Krabenhoff now with the puck for the Flyers, coming out from behind the goal. Marlin's not pressing here. Krabenhoff makes it all the way. She's center. She's looking for Ermintrout there. And Drexler skates across and gets that. She sends one in. Zimmerman gets that one. That was a great shot out there. A big clapper by Molly Drexler. Bailey Hone. Oh, they almost let Barrington loose, but now they have Brunson. She launches one, but Corcoran easily snagged that out of the air with her left. Barrington almost broke through there. But again, the Flyers aren't giving her a breath of fresh air all day. Hone, she sends it over to Stuckey. Big clapper in. That goes way wide left. Barrington. He's trying to find a teammate there. She's got Madison Arnold there. J.C. Brunson sent one high. Krabenhoff decides to come out the other direction. She catches Kaylee Mork there. She had Katie Vockler along the board, just too many Marlins there. And here comes Barrington again. She's bound to get one sooner or later. She just knows what she's doing. You can tell every time she gets a puck. Katie Vockler sends one in. That bounces off Timmerman. And Hatcher. She's banging around in there. Hatcher and Dolly go to the corner now. Holmes sends it out around the end. Kaylin Smith had it. And now they found Spates. She finds Smith in the middle. Smith finds Wyatt. That goes in, and again, very competently handled by Brittany Corcoran. Corcoran's faced 31 shots now in this game. 30 saves on 31 shots. There's another one comes in. That goes wide right. Brownlee trying to figure out a way to get it out of there. She's got a lot of company. Holmes steps up and makes her go the other way. Wyatt trying to turn and shoot, but had two Flyers there with her. Jordan Vockler now trying to get it advanced. She's got two. She had two Marlins on her. Somebody's going to go to the penalty box, and that is Miss Wyatt, Michelle Wyatt. Flyers power play coming up. So we've got 11 minutes left in the game. Marlin's really pressing hard. They're trying to shake Kylie Barrington, their best goal scorer, loose. But Flyers are having none of that. They are paying big time attention to her. Madison Arnold sends one in. And there's Barrington again. She makes a cut. But a lot of Flyers around her. It's hard to work with that many people trying to stop you. Here's Flanagan. She makes a real nice looking pass over to Hatcher. Hatcher's got Hone with her though. That Bailey Hone is a tough customer to have to deal with and try to keep a hold of the puck at the same time. Very athletic. Now here comes Oyen. She gets it to Hatcher. Hone disconnects her, but there's Taylor Dolly. She makes a couple nice cuts. Trying to find Oyen over to her right. Brownlee hurries to the puck. Again, Marlin's not pressing, but they're a player down here. Dolly. She finds Hatcher. Hatcher sends it over to the other corner. Oyen's going in after it. If anybody can win it, she can. Brownlee launched it. Drexler steps up there and gets the Flyers a new chance. And there's Katie Vockler. Again, Vockler puts herself in a great position just by playing heads-up hockey. That was a great puck in, though. 9.5 minutes left. The Flyers widen their lead to 3.
Lady Flyers goal, scored by number 12, Katie Bachler. Assist to number 22, Mackenzie Oyen. Time of the goal, 29 remaining in the third. Power play goal.
Power play goal there for the Flyers. And of course now the Marlins are back to full strength. Brownlee there, or I guess that was Hayes keeping the puck in the Marlins' end. Jordan Vockler down there harassing. Hayes, she's doing her part. And here comes Grace Halverson. Flanagan skating against her down there. She's got Ashley Zimmer over there. Kayla Beck almost came out of there at that. Now we're locked up against the boards. Flanagan now with the puck. She's got Ashley Jones after her. That comes out to Hone. Jones has the puck. She's going to let one launch. That goes wide and high to the right. Here's Stuckey. She launches one. And that did deflect off Brunson. And we're going to see a penalty. That will be Jaden Flanagan heading to the penalty box. Now it's a Marlins power play. See if they can take advantage of this opportunity. Here's Krabenhoff. Hone ends up with it. She's going to pass it over to Stuckey. Stuckey takes a clapper. That's way wide left. Stuckey has it again. Pass blocked by Dolly. Wow, Barrington launched one there. I don't even know how Corcoran could see that, but she deflected it with her right elbow. Here's Stuckey now with the puck. And there's Brunson. She's looking across for Madison Arnold. Krabenhoff now. She finds Hatcher. And they're going to send it down there for Dolly to get after. That's got to be tempting just to knock pucks down to that end just to see Dolly go chase after him. She'll go every time. And here's Barrington. She skates through a bunch, and she finally is rewarded with all her hard work, for all her hard work. You know, you get a player like that who just has that confidence and knows what she's doing, and, you know, it's just phenomenal to just watch her work. Never letting up, not for a moment. So the Marlins will reel them in one. They're 2 down now. 6.5 minutes left to go. Katie Bachler. And Kaylee Mork has a puck. She launches one in. Zimmerman had to knock that wide. There were people in there. Mackenzie Oyen had the puck there. She's in there trying to get something done for the Flyers. Kaylin Smith now with the puck for the Marlins. There's Oyen. She's putting a lot of pressure on the defense for the Marlins. Zimmerman decides to bring it out herself. Oyen's a great player to have up top. She's strong. She's aggressive. She doesn't mind bumping into the opponents at all. Hatcher had a pretty good shot there. Hoodhoven made that stop on that. Here come the Marlins. But Hatcher comes from behind to steal that. Stuckey sent that long. Now Krabenhoff has it. She's looking over to Drexler. Bailey Hone got up there for the Marlins, trying to win it back for her team. And there's Molly Drexler. She swings it around to Taylor Dolly. Wyatt sends one. Oh, that bounced off Ashley Zimmer. Good thing Corcoran was paying attention. She had to make a save there. That definitely would have scored. Wyatt sends one in. That bounces off Drexler wide to the left. And Krabenhoff trying to get it out of there. And here comes Barrington again. She makes a couple of nice moves. She launches another one. Corcoran has to stop that. And Stuckey now after the puck for the Marlins. 3.5 minutes left in the game. Hatcher harasses her. She tries to knock it loose. And does. Carson Hayes got her stick on it. Now Bailey Hone has to start from behind the goal. She passes up to Brunson. Brunson was looking for Ashley Zimmer there but couldn't reach her. And there's Hayes. Now Gronley with the puck. Not the tidiest looking soccer at this time, and getting a little bit frantic on both teams, but still fun to watch. Fast-paced hockey. Less than 3 minutes now. And we're going to have a timeout here. That'll give us an opportunity to ask you once more to go to our Facebook page, Hockey 605 on Facebook, and like us. Everybody likes to be liked, folks. And if you like us on the Facebook page, you'll be privy to a lot of really neat stories, information, posts, jokes, you name it. Hockey 605 on Facebook. And as long as you're doing your social media housekeeping, why don't you find us on Twitter? That's at Hockey605, and follow us on Twitter. There's all sorts of neat, up-to-the-minute information on our Twitter feed. And, of course, who can forget Pinterest? We have a lot of fun on that Pinterest board. There's a lot of really neat stuff there. Everything from how to make a chair out of broken hockey sticks to you name it. So, anyway, hook up with us on social media. You'll be happy you did. And again, folks, we're trying to put a good picture up on the internet for you. But I want to remind you, we do have full high-definition files available. Just go to hockey605.com and click on that DVD tab. There's Taylor Dolly. Barrington steals that pass. That got a little bit crazy there. Tell you, Barrington gets that puck. She knows what to do with it, but Corcoran was up to the task again. You take a look at the number of shots she has saved for the Flyers, and not only that, the quality of shots that she's had to take care of. It's been a splendid day for Brittany Corcoran. Hatcher after the puck, and that'll be icing. 2.5 minutes left. That pops out. Hatcher goes after it. She's got Madison Arnold with her. Comes out to Bailey Hone. Bailey slaps one in. That deflects off Brunson. Goes wide. There's Barrington again. She makes a couple moves. Whoa. Corcoran reached up and grabbed that one out of the sky too. Barrington, one of those players who never, ever quits trying. What a great example for all the young players who might be watching this game. Stuckey, she gets it over to Hone. Hone launches one. That bounced off Madison Arnold but went wide. Katie Vockler in there. And there goes Madison Arnold. She'll finish the game in the box. Minute 41 left in the game. And Barrington, oh, she tried to make her move, but Drexler was not to be fooled there. Barrington with 4 flyers around her. There's Bailey Hone. And that comes around to Molly Drexler. Oyen, she's in there fighting for the puck. Grace Halverson tried to get a little more pace on that, but then just had too many people around her. And again, Brittany Corcoran smothers that shot. And Taylor Dolly had a try at that. Now Drexler comes in and she takes over and has to make some sense out of what's going on here. She gets it up to Hatcher. Hatcher sends it in and bounces off goal iron for an empty net goal. Flanagan, oh, she's too excited. She lets the puck slip. And there goes Stuckey. She's going to launch one. And Corcoran bounces that out. Herman Trout now. "15 seconds. Hone in the way there. 5. And there's a big collision there just as the game ends. A valiant effort by the Mitchell Lady Marlins. And just as folks had indicated before, a much better team than their record would indicate. But a great effort by the Sioux Falls Flyers, who kind of exert what they've got here on the home floor. They had goals from several players. They skated hard. They defended well. They didn't let Kylie Barrington, who looks like a tremendous player, they didn't let her have any fresh air all day. She did finally end up getting 1 goal against them, but yeah, that was really a good performance. Well, folks, let us once again just quickly thank those wonderful sponsors: Bergen Bice Computers, Hockey Headquarters, and of course our standard very good sponsor, Home Federal Bank. And then all you folks over in Mitchell, please, if you get an opportunity, thank these folks. Of course, Mitchell Hockey Association for all their support of Hockey 605 and what they're doing for the kids in Mitchell, the Sam Tronis Memorial Foundation, Blarney Sports Bar, and Slumberland of Mitchell. Folks, we really enjoyed bringing these 2 games to you today on Live, and we are